Hello, my fellow broke aristocrats, and welcome to the world famous Grove. We're here in Los Angeles at the world famous Grove, which is an open air. Hope you can all see it. This is an open air mall in the heart of West Hollywood area here in Los Angeles. It's extremely popular. You should see this place during Christmas time. It's just jam packed. And in the back here, I don't know if you can see it. That is one of my favorite restaurants. When I am spending money, I like to come down to the Grove and I like to eat at the Greek restaurant right here in the back. They have some amazing salads. You know, I love my salad, but they have some other good things as well. It's a no spend January, so I am not allowed to spend any money on recreation or activity. But I'll be honest with you, I am bored out of my wits. I've been going home every night for 16 nights in a row, going to my studio apartment because I now live in the guest house, so I have like my own studio, and watching Netflix, reading books. I'm bored. And this can sometimes happen during a no spend. You start to get to a melting point, particularly if you're single like I am, forever young and forever, well, hopefully not forever single, but I am single. So you get lonely, you get bored, and you need human contact. And that is really a tricky part of when you are living frugally, when you are trying to pay down debt. How do you entertain yourself? The good news is that I really like just walking around the Grove and window shopping, and I know that I'm not going to spend any money. It's not a temptation, really. It's really just an opportunity to walk around. I'm going to take some photographs so you can see some of the vignettes. Across the street is Trader Joe's, where I will be spending money. I got to go pick up some cat food for our broke aristocrat's cat. And just really the importance I felt today of just getting out and having some human interactions, not being so stir crazy. I'm also going to go to Barnes & Noble. One of the fun things I like to do is to go to Barnes & Noble and play with the books. Then you can always go on Amazon.com. I know that's terrible. Sometimes I do buy them from Barnes & Noble because I was taking up time in Barnes & Noble. So I think ethically the better thing to do is to, maybe buy it here. But what I'll probably do is I'll go into Barnes & Noble and I'll check out some books. But this is an example of what can happen mid-month where you just get bored and you just need to get out and move. So right now it's about 5 o'clock. I ate a really big lunch, and I did have a cup of coffee about half an hour ago. So I have no desire to spend money. I took care of that before I got here. This is really just a chance to walk around, have some human contact, and play with books at the bookstore, and hopefully see some doggies and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and look around, and I will show you guys our world famous Grove here in Los Angeles. Hopefully if you get a chance to come out to LA, I can show it to you personally. Okay, keep watching. Bye. There are so many things to do at the Grove. One of the things I really love about the Grove is the fact that they always have some fun, interesting thing going on. They shoot a lot of shows here, believe it or not. They do a lot of interview shows, Entertainment Tonight, those types of shows often shoot here. They're always showing interesting things. They have a nice Santa Claus they do. They also have a train that runs up and down the Grove. You can see the massive size of the Grove. They just have so much to do, so many activities. And you can see this is the tracks. They have a train that goes up and down from one end to the other. And then at the end, we have what's called the Farmers Market. I just took some opening vignette photographs of the market for you. And then you come around, you walk up here. They've got a Barnes & Noble, they've got several restaurants, they've got a fountain, and they have another interesting area that I really want to show you. We'll go closer to the fountain and I'll show you something that I think is really kind of interesting. This is one of my favorite parts of the Grove. You can see the water fountain, but then if you go to the other side of the water fountain, there's an area where they have concerts, they have performances, But they also have a rest area if people would like to just have a nap. Believe it or not, they have a setup so that you can bring your children. Look at how pretty it is here. Look at these beautiful area. This is all free. You can just come hang out here. Make sure you have your lunch beforehand so you don't spend any money. But look at this rest area over here. I just think it's so cool that there are blankets. There's a green area. And look, they're just families hanging out. A lot of people come here. You could even have a picnic. Bring your own food. Look at that. Isn't that great? And there's blankets over there. They let you help yourself to the blankets, put them on the ground like people are doing, and just spend a little time with the kids. Isn't that cool? I think that's so righteous. I just think that's so neat. Okay, we're going to go to Barnes & Noble now. So this is Barnes & Noble. I spend a lot of time here. I used to come here a lot more often when I was living closer to the Grove, but this is a really fun place where in the back, I don't know if you could see it, there's a Starbucks. So that's where you go and you get the coffee and the snack, and then you spend a good couple of hours looking at all these amazing books. And the truth is there just are not enough hours in the day to read all these amazing books. But as I was coming here and hanging out and looking at some of the books, I was thinking to myself, you know, when you have that urge to spend during a no spend, think about what it is you really want. For me, it wasn't spending money that I needed. It was to get out of the house and just have some human interaction. So I think it's something to take into consideration right before you think about spending something. What are you're hoping to get something. Are you hoping to feel good? Are you hoping to feel better? Or is it really a practical expense? There's nothing wrong with spending money in order to feel better. It's just being clear about why you're spending money. Today, I wanted to just spend time at the Grove because I like the Grove. I like the environment. I like coming and seeing the kids and the dogs and hanging out at the bookstore. But I didn't feel any personal desire to spend any money when I was out today. I just wanted to be with people. All right, so that was my day at the Grove. I spent about an hour and a half here. I'm going to go across the street and buy the or the cat food, excuse me. Cat food. And I think that this was just a day to remind myself that I'm halfway through. It's a 31-day month. The month of January goes for 31 days, so we are at the halfway point, at least when I'm shooting this. And it's so easy to give up, you know. Keep yourself inspired. Think about what you are hoping to accomplish. Otherwise, it's not going to be any fun. It's interesting, some of the stuff you crave, like coming over here, I was thinking, man, when this no spend is over, I'm going to go treat myself to some sushi. I just had a craving for sushi. Or, you know what, I'm tired of having crappy clothing after throwing all that clothes out or donating all those clothes. I think I'm going to invest in some clothes. That's the great thing about no spend, is that it gives you those options. Or you may just want to pay down your debt. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching my vlog and being able to see a little bit of the Grove here in Los Angeles. I'm going to do a little bit of reading and then I'm going to head home. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.